Okay, I've got my notebook out today because I've been writing notes of what we should talk about. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about money tips. Yes, this is just like an easy, quick money tip. So, you know, a lot of people are saying that we're heading into a recession, which definitely makes sense considering that everything's so expensive right now. Inflation's out of control. It's pretty brutal. Anyways, so what are little things you can do? We talked about this with Sam a couple weeks ago, but today I'm just going to talk to you about something really simple that people often forget to do because everything's electronic. Okay? What I want you to do is read your bank statements every month and your credit card statements every month. We live in such a digital society of swipe, 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 auto pay bill, auto pay bill, auto pay bill, that a lot of times, you know, people are just making sure there's enough money in their account instead of actually analyzing what they're spending. So I was doing this the other day and I was really glad I did because I noticed a duplicate charge. Yeah, I had bought some stuff at a furniture store. It was $225, which is a lot of money. So when I saw it twice on my statement, same exact day, same exact amount, it went through the system. I mean, the credit card wasn't disputing it or anything else. That's $225 I would have lost out of my pocket just by not paying attention. And that happens so often. I mean, if you're sitting here right now, like honestly, when was the last time you went through your credit card statement and your bank statements line by line? Seriously, you know, it's a really good practice to have because looking for duplicate transactions, that's a big one. You know, we've had clients where we had this guy, it was a couple of years ago, but it just stays with me because I was like, I felt like I had solved the greatest mystery of all time. And he had this gas station he was going to, he chewed tobacco. And every time he went to the gas station, they were charging him twice. Yeah, because, you know, this was back when I read all the bank statements myself. So I'd go through, I was like, wait, no, there's a problem, there's a problem, there's a problem. And so he realized that they had been double charging them. He got his money back. It was great. And he stopped going to that gas station, clearly. But that's the thing. People don't look. Okay. So you want to make sure you're looking for duplicate charges. The other thing you want to look for is subscriptions that you're not using. Okay. Really important to keep an eye on that. The other thing you want to look for is fraud. Yeah, fraud is alive and well, guys. I was talking to a gentleman who specializes in cybersecurity, and he was telling me about this PayPal scam where basically what people do is they just take a penny out a day. I'm not kidding, it's like a penny. So you would never notice it unless you were looking. So that's why you guys always want to look. You want to look for unfamiliar charges. Hey, wait, I wasn't in Maryland on the 22nd. Why is there a charge there? Right? You want to be aware because we all think that credit cards are going to protect us. Oh, they have identity theft protection. They have this protection. They have that protection. Yeah, but they also aren't us. They don't know where we are all the time. So they're not necessarily going to pick up fraud as quickly as you do. Oh my God. Okay. Story time. So I actually had this one time, I know, at band camp, just kidding. That's for really old people. You guys will get the reference. If you don't get this reference, it just means you're young. Anyways, so I get alerts on my phone. So if anything's charged on my credit card, I get an alert. And it's because I do this for a living and I've seen way too much bad stuff. And I got an alert and all these charges started coming through and I was like, oh my God. Okay, guys, it was Chick-fil-A and then the person had spent like $200 on catnip and candles. There was some weird stuff in there. And I was like, and it was in Tennessee. And I was calling the credit card company and I'm like, guys, like this is not me. They're like, oh, you didn't go to I'm like, no, obviously not. Like, look at the rest of my history. But that's the thing. Like, I'm in California, all my charges in California, all this random stuff in Tennessee starts happening. They didn't notice. They didn't notice. I've never had a cat. You know, for the amount of data all these companies have on us, they should know I didn't have a cat. Anyways, it happens to everyone. So you really want to be on top of it. Okay. So we did number 1, duplicate transactions. Number 2, subscriptions you don't need. Number 3, fraudsters. And then number 4, going through your bills, your billing statements, and your credit cards, it's a good wake-up call. Seriously, it's a good wake-up call to your spending. You know, often I'll do it and I'll be like, oh my God, why am I spending that? Or you know, I'll look at like what my car insurance is, or, you know, something I can shop, and it will trigger me to shop it and get a lower amount. That's why my cable's always very low, is because I'm always getting these alerts and I'm going, oh my God, I better check. And then I see the cable bill and I get mad and then I shop. You know how it goes. And by cable, I mean internet, because isn't it all the same thing now? So I hope this video has been helpful. It was really short. This is very, very basic. Okay. So I don't want you guys being like, oh, basic. Yeah, I know I'm basic. This is basic stuff. But I can tell you as a lender, people are not doing this, and it can save you so much money. It can save you from getting your identity full blown. And it is really good to remember to be responsible about your assets. Thanks for watching, guys. If you need a mortgage, I'm licensed in 48 states and I would love to help.